This is Joey DeMaio from Manowar, and you're watching Stathis, kicking ass with true heavy fucking metal.
Λοιπόν, βρισκόμαστε στην Αθήνα μαζί με τον Joey DeMaio, τον Manowar, ο οποίος μαζί με όλο το υπόλοιπο συγκρότημα. It's all Greek to you, right?
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah, right. I'll explain in a moment. Μαζί με όλο το υπόλοιπο συγκρότημα βρίσκονται στην Αθήνα, ένα από τα μέρη το οποίο τους έχει τιμήσει και έχουν τιμήσει πάρα πολύ στο παρελθόν, για να μας πει για το νέο τους άλμπουμ, το οποίο κυκλοφορεί μέσα στον επόμενο μήνα, λεπτομέρειες από τον ίδιο. Hello, Joey, and welcome to Greece once again.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here, and it's a wonderful feeling to have such great Greek fans.
Good. Would you like to tell us a bit about the purpose of this visit in Greece?
Yes, we're here to talk about the new record and to do interviews, television shows, and whatever we can to let the people know that true metal is alive and well and that heavy metal will never die.
All right. So, new record, which is a new studio record in Yonks, may I say.
Yes.
How come?
It's been a while. Well, we, in that time, made 2 double live albums, so that's like 4 records.
Yes.
We re-released Battle Hymns in a silver anniversary edition, Into Glory Ride and Hail to England. So that's like 7 records. And we also made this new record, which is like 8 records, and we did a double live DVD video. So in addition to completing Hell on Earth Part 2, Hell on Earth Part 3, and a special concert live in Brazil. So we've got a lot of stuff ready to go, and we're going to keep touring. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep releasing DVDs and touring and making records.
As long as the fans want it.
Forever.
I wasn't going to ask you this, but I saw you signing that 7-inch single, and you said to the guy before, you said to him, I hope you didn't pay too much for this. It really matters to you.
Oh, it bothers me when I know that there are bastards out there that are stealing money from our fans. I think it's horrible. You know, like these assholes that sell the bootleg T-shirts.
Yeah.
That stuff's crap. It's garbage. They're stealing money from the fans and people that actually bootleg different things. It's just horrible. I hate it.
I gotta ask you this. You may be offended, but I gotta ask you this.
I'm never offended. My life's an open book.
All right, good. Did you do Nessun Dorma because you were influenced by the thing with Luciano Pavarotti and Ian Gillan?
No, we never even knew that they sang together. No, we did Nessun Dorma because at the Gods of Metal Festival in '99, we did a live version of it as a way to say thank you to the Italian fans. And the reaction was just so spectacular that we thought, why shouldn't we share this with the whole world?
Are you gonna do, which you don't normally do, but singles and video clips and things like that to promote the album?
There is a video that we've just done for the record, and it certainly is a heavy metal video, that's for sure. We shot off a lot of fire in the production of this thing. $50 worth of gasoline. And if somebody wants to know how much is $50 worth of gasoline, just hold the pump until $50 rings up and then light it, and you'll see how much gasoline there is.
That's crazy.
But no, we're very, very proud of the fact that, as I said, this record marks a point in time in heavy metal, and it marks a point in time in the career of the band. Yeah. And it's a special way to say thank you to all the fans in all the countries that we've played. And that's really what the record means, Warriors of the World.
Speaking of heavy metal and points in time, what do you think is heavy metal, the condition of heavy metal at this point of time?
I think for Manowar, the condition of heavy metal is the same as it's always been. There are fans all over the world that love the band, and we intend to go all over the world and play for them. So, other bands, I really don't know, nor do I care.
You don't listen to other bands, other heavy metal bands?
I listen to a lot of heavy metal because we've just started our own label. It's called Magic Circle Music, and we've produced our first band called Bludgeon, and you can find that record out on Metal Blade Records. No, I listen to a lot of music every single day, tons of music, but I'm not really influenced by it because I really don't care what other people are doing. I'm interested to hear if the production of a record is particularly good or if a band is playing from the heart. But it's like if you go into a fight. If you go into a fight without 100% concentration, you're going to get hurt. Yeah, and you're going to lose and maybe get hurt or killed. And for us, what we do is 100% concentration, and that's what it's all about.
Say, in instances where you'd like to get inspiration to write new music, do you actually go to anything in particular, listen to anything from the old times or any other sorts of music apart from heavy metal? What do you draw?
No, before I start writing for a new record, I have a little ritual that I do, and I just sit and I put on all of our records, one after the other, and I listen to them all. And as the years go on now, it's going to take longer and longer. I might be up for 2 days without sleeping. But I do that, just because I never want to forget my roots. I never want to forget where we came from.
Because otherwise you might wake up one day and say, this is not what Manowar is all about, right?
Yeah, exactly. You want to always remember who you are, what you are, and never forget the people who put you where you are, and that's our fans. And so it's no secret the love we have for our fans, and we thank all of you all over the world.
Speaking of fans, and especially fans here in Greece, you've played quite a few times in Greece. It's one of your biggest fan bases, I think.
Absolutely. One of the biggest, one of the strongest, one of the most devoted, and one of the ones that we are most proud of.
Can you pick the best concert you've had in Greece over the years?
I don't think there's been a best concert. I think every time Manowar comes to Greece, it's special and it's unique, and it's something we're proud of.
Speaking of festivals and playing live and all that, in your DVD, the Hell on Wheels DVD, there's quite a bit of footage from festivals all from large Germany, from Spain, from whatever and whatever. And there's lots of backstage footage.
Yeah.
Do you do that on purpose? I mean, you like the fans to know what it's like to live with Manowar on the road?
Well, that was the whole reason we did that, because all of the fans said over the years, what is it like to be backstage? What's it like, the life of Manowar? What's the lifestyle? Can you show us more of that? Because let's face it, they've seen the band play live, but they don't see what's behind it. So for that reason, we especially took the time to really give a look at the life of the band. But other DVDs that are coming out in the future concentrate more on the band's performances, extended long songs in concert and things like that.
Is that a part of your way of fighting the bootlegs? The trades, the tape trades and all that?
No, not really. We just like to speak out against it because we don't want people to waste their money on things that are inferior, that are shit, that are not officially endorsed by the band. We don't want people to buy shirts outside the venue and they put it on once and wash it and it falls apart.
And it's like this.
Yeah, it's terrible. It really is.
What do you think of bands, the name Pearl Jam springs to mind, that seem to release all the concerts officially in a cheap price for the fans? Do you think it's good?
Yeah, I think that is a nice thing. I think it's really good. Mm-hmm.
So you might see yourselves doing it in the future, because from what I've noticed, every Manowar show is from a bit to a lot different from the one before and the one after.
We try to do that. Yeah, we want the fans each night to have a special experience that's all their own.
Right. And this is a silly question, but I have to ask a silly question. Are you going to try and break the Guinness record for the loudest band?
Well, there's no need to, unless somebody's stupid enough to come along and try and break our record. I don't think anybody's going to do that, though. So.
Does it actually? I remember an interview with Pete Townsend when he said he's deaf in one ear and his hearing is going to the other. Are you having problems? Not yourself, I mean the band.
What?
Are you having all right. Good. All right.
No, actually, we wear earplugs, and we encourage people, if it's too loud for them to wear earplugs, we would never want to damage anybody's hearing.
Now, finally, I know it's too early, but you have such a long catalog of songs to choose from, and when it comes to picking the live set, how are you going to do it this time?
It's very difficult. Usually we kind of read what the fans write in on the internet, and we kind of know ourselves the songs that the fans kind of sing the loudest and participate the most in. And I think those are the songs that are the most fun for the fans, because it's fun for us to watch them share in what we do and also to participate. That's the Manowar concert, It's the band and the fans together. And it's very exciting.
Joy, thanks very much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to talk to you.
Would you like to finally, in closing, send a message to Greek Manowar fans about the new album, about the new tour, about life, about sex, about whatever?
Absolutely. We love our Greek fans. We're coming back to Greece, and we're going to go totally fucking crazy. And wherever we play, we're going to take the roof off. And if it's outdoors, we're going to crack the sky. So look forward to seeing you here in Greece. Fuck the world. Hail and kill.